Yes, children, today we are starting chapter 2, that is polynomial. What is polynomial? A polynomial is an algebraic expression of the form a0 x raised to the power n plus a1 x raised to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x raised to the power n minus 2 plus so on an minus 1x plus an, and here x is raised to the power 0. What is n? N is non-negative integers. A0, a1, a2, an minus 1, an all are coefficient. This we have already studied in class 9th. Now, types of polynomial. Linear polynomial. We very well know that linear, quadratic, cubic polynomial are classified on the basis of degree of the polynomial, means highest power. Suppose if I am taking the example x minus 1, then it is called linear polynomial. If I will write x square plus 2x, then this will not be called as linear. Why? Because the power of x is, the highest power of x over here is 2, or we can say the degree of the polynomial is 2, and the degree 2 is not called as linear, but it is called as quadratic. So linear polynomial are those polynomial in which the degree of the polynomial is 1, and its general form is ax plus b. The general form of linear polynomial is ax plus b. Next, quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial, one example I have written. Again I am writing. Suppose I will write x square plus 2x plus 1 I am taking. This is called quadratic polynomial. Why? Because the degree of the polynomial over here is 2. So that's why it is called quadratic polynomial. And its general form is as ax square plus bx plus c, where a and b are constant, they are real numbers. Here also a, b, c are constant numbers, they are real number. Any number can be there, but in place of coefficient of x square, a should not be equal to 0. The same case in place of x, in case of linear polynomial, a should not be equal to 0. If it will be 0, then the variable x will be removed and it will not be classified as linear polynomial. And here also the variable x square will be removed and it will not be classified as quadratic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. For cubic polynomial, the highest power or the highest power of the polynomial or the degree of the polynomial should be 3. Suppose I am writing x cube plus x. Here we are observing two variables. One is having the power 3, another is having the power 1, but the highest one is 3. So degree of the polynomial is 3. So that's why it will be classified as cubic polynomial. And its general form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c and d are constant and are real numbers. But it is again imply that the coefficient of x cube should not be equal to 0. If it will be 0, then x cube will be removed, and on the basis of which it is called as cubic polynomial. Next, zeros of polynomial. What are zeros of polynomial? We very well know. In class 9 we have studied. Let us revise. The value of variable at which the value of px means the polynomial, becomes 0. Suppose I am taking one of the polynomial px equal to 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1. So we have to decide the value of x. Such a value on putting which and after calculation we get the value of polynomial equal to 0. If over here I will take x equal to 1 upon 2. P 1 upon 2 equal to 2 into 1 upon 2 minus 1. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. 1 minus 1 will give 0. So here half x equal to means 1 upon 2 is called 0 of this polynomial. So calculation wise, 0 of polynomial is defined as a linear polynomial has how many zeros? 1 0, because zeros of polynomial depend on the degree. of the polynomial. For linear polynomial, number of zeros will be 1. For quadratic polynomial, number of zeros will be 2. Why? Because here the degree is 2. So that's why number of zeros will be 2. For cubic polynomial, number of zeros will be 3. X cube plus x square minus 1 if we are taking. Now for class 10, we have to understand the geometrical meaning of zeros of polynomial also. Suppose let Px is a polynomial. Geometrical meaning means if we are plotting the polynomial, given polynomial on the graph, then on the basis of graph, how can we identify the number of zeros? So this heading means that we're going to understand. Suppose we are taking, let Px be a polynomial and the graph, and it is represented on the graph y equal to Px. Then how we will going to identify the number of zeros on the basis of graph? So we know that the graph is like this. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is the origin. Suppose the graph is like this. This is the graph. Now polynomial is having the variable x, and on the graph we have the x-axis and y-axis both. So this graph is represented by y equal to px, means y-axis over here, px x-axis over here. So on the basis of this condition, the variable, whatever the polynomial is having, we have to identify how many times it is intersecting the x-axis. Since the polynomial we have x, so here we are observing this is the x-axis, it is intersecting over here 1, 2 and 3. So on the basis of this graph, the number of zeros will be how many? 1, 2, 3. Number of zeros for Px is equal to 3. For this graph, number of zeros will be 3. Let us change the polynomial. If we have the polynomial is denoted by Py, be a polynomial. If this is the polynomial and x equal to Py will be denoted as its graph, then how many zeros are there on the basis of graph? I am taking the same graph. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is origin. So now the polynomial is Py, so we have to identify the y-axis. On the y-axis, the graph is intersecting at how many points? Here we are observing only 1 point. So for this polynomial, number of zeros will be how many? 1. Number of zeros will be 1. If the graph does not intersect anywhere, then the number of zeros can be 0 depending on the graph. At the end, there is an assignment for you which you have to do. This is the assignment. On the basis of this, which you have to do, the graph of y equal to px are given below for some polynomial px. Find the number of zeros of px in each case. 2 parts I am giving to you. You have to identify the number of zeros on the graph we are taking y equal to px. So you have to do these 2 assignments for today. Thank you.